What is up, everybody? What is good? How's everybody doing tonight? We got breaking news today. I'm a little late on it because I work. LeBron James is a Sixer. But I have to do a rant and rave. There's a lot to be mad about right now, and there's a lot to be happy about. Let's go with, we'll start with the Phillies first because I'm pissed. But we will get to LeBron James is a Sixer. But I got to go on with baseball's on Apple TV tonight, so I don't get to watch it. The Phillies are losing to the Yankees, and we lost. We lost to the Mets series. We lost to the Dodgers series. Told everybody that. And then now we're going to lose to the Yankees. And the Phillies are horrible. Being horrible right now. And after I told everybody, after the All-Star break, the Phillies are going to go in a slump. And look at it. It's been awful. Already, we're going to lose 3 straight series and call it a day. It's been awful for the Phillies. The bats can't come alive. You can't go trade nobody, can't get nobody here to help us because we have nothing. That was my rant on that. Now we can get to the Sixers and LeBron James being here. You know, this is... I thought he was going to Cleveland. I never thought we had a chance of getting LeBron James. But you got LeBron James cheap as hell. He got an $18 million contract. I mean, an $8 million contract. $8 million. And then for 2 years, that's only $4 million a year. And his next one is like he has you know, he can pick if he wants to stay or not on a second year. That's a great deal. LeBron James just took a pay cut to be a Sixer. I ain't never heard nobody say this, but he took a pay cut. He could have went to Golden State and made more. He took a pay cut, the lowest as he could possibly get. He took it. He didn't go to Miami for the tax break. He took less money to play with the Sixers. That's saying something. It really is saying a lot. And I don't think nobody is beating that drum enough. He's only getting $4 million. He took the lowest pay He took the lowest pay that you could possibly give him to come here. The lowest. That's unreal. So, I mean, like, and I'm glad that LeBron James didn't make a big old friggin' TV spectacle out of it. And, you know, early in the morning, Friday, you know, says, all right, I'm going to be a Sixer. I respect that. What he did. He didn't friggin' wait until ESPN come out here and 8 o'clock at night and throw some friggin' lights on. I like that. I like what he just did during the day. You know what I mean? During the morning, there you go. LeBron James. Sixer. Call it a day. I love it. What is up, Daniel? What's good, Ted? Yeah, we got LeBron James. Yeah, and there's nothing to be mad about having LeBron James. No. Yeah, and he has a 2-year deal with a option, and that's all right. That's good. But you know, I already said that the Sixers, without LeBron James, were going to go past the second round in the playoffs. I already put money on that. This is just a sure thing that they will. Embiid, all you got to do is stay under the basket, get some rebounds. Team's going to be good. You don't have to have Maxey out there for 40 minutes. You know, he don't have to freaking always be out there. He can get a break. This is what we need. And I said that if LeBron James came here, that, you know, it was going to be because our new general manager, our GM, he was Cavaliers. He was LeBron James' friend in high school. And that's the reason. That's a big reason. Everybody's saying it's because of friggin' Jaylen Brown. Also, I think it's because of our GM handling it and dealing with LeBron James. So, I'll tell you now, it's a great deal. It is a great deal for the Sixers. It's a great deal for LeBron James. And listen, I'll say the West is harder. The East is getting stronger, you know. But right now, it's the East is not as strong as the West. Now, the Knicks won this year, you know, and it's going to be interesting. Knicks are still on top because they won. They're the kings. They won. They're the champions. You got to knock them off their throne. And now, with LeBron James here and how the Sixers are built, we can knock them off their throne. We can knock them off their throne quick. You know? But it's going to be fun. It's going to be interesting. Great to see that, you know, I'm just glad that it's over with the LeBron James. I think the Sixers will probably make another move because you have LeBron James here. He's going to say he's going to want somebody else for on the bench. But our bench is strong. I know people are not giving our bench a lot of credit. We didn't have a bench last year, but our bench is stronger this year than it was last year. I know everybody just goes boo-hoo to the freaking bench. They don't like the bench. I don't know how you not like this bench, you know, but I do. I said it without LeBron James. We'll pass the second round in the playoffs. Sixers haven't done that in a while. They're going to do it this year. They're going to do it this year. Unbelievable. But it was breaking news and it's been talked about all day long. Guys in here, let me know how you feel about having LeBron James. Unbelievable that we got LeBron James. And he took less money. Nobody is saying that enough. I ain't heard nobody say it yet. He took less money. The only thing I heard was that LeBron James is chasing a ring. Well, wouldn't you think him going to Golden State would be him chasing a ring? Less money here. I mean, I can say, if you want to say, hey, it's easier in the East, all right. Because the West is stacked? Okay. I get you. I understand what people are saying. I know a lot of people are shaking their head. They don't believe in that, but They're wrong. You know, I get that. But it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting to find out how it happens. Can these guys all get together? Like, how are they going to work? I think LeBron James is going to help out Embiid. You know, I was saying Embiid was going to make 50 games maybe? He probably will make more now because of LeBron James being there. He'll probably make more games because LeBron James is going to hold him to a certain standard and say, yo, all in or nothing, let's go. You know? Come on, I need you out there. You know? But, and I really truly don't think you have to say, hey, if healthy, because our bench is good. It ain't if we're healthy no more. I don't think you have to say that no more. I don't think you have to say that anymore. I think you can say, hey, here we are. Playoff team, say it with your chest. Be proud of this team right now. You don't have to say, Sixers fans no more have to say if healthy. They don't have to say that bullshit. They don't have to put everything on Embiid. They don't have to put everything on Embiid no more. That's the problem when we had to always said if healthy, we can go so far. You don't have to say it no more. Because because you got more power. Unreal. Like this is great news. You should be proud. You should be happy that LeBron James is here. Now, ticket prices are going to go up. Everything's going to go up. You probably can't buy a ticket now. I bet you they are already sold out. LeBron, how many LeBron James jerseys just got sold in this one day? How many tickets just got sold? How many freaking jerseys just got sold? I bet you it's a ton. But you don't have to say if. I don't think you have to say if healthy. If you want to say if healthy and you think you have to say it, that's yours. Me, I'm telling you now, you don't have to say that no more. I don't think you have to say it anymore. I think if somebody goes down, the next man up, we have a good bench to even help us take on somebody's spot. And that's what you got to look at, what you're looking at right now. You don't have to say if healthy no more. You don't have to say, well, we have to worry about Embiid. We have to do this. You need Embiid. You don't need Embiid. This team is stacked. You got a great, but it's the bench. I'm super impressed with the bench that we got. We got rid of a GM that sucked. The new GM has been lighting it up since he got here, making the trade and getting rid of a contract that anybody here would say you couldn't get rid of. Everybody said, oh, you're not going to be able to get rid of PG's contract. It's impossible. And it's impossible. You ain't got Jaylen Brown. Got rid of PG's contract. Got Jaylen Brown, a younger guy. And here you are. You let that guy keep going. This guy is putting people in place. Now, people might not like it. I say, the Sixers are saying they're all in. Is it all in or bust? I don't know that one. I think that's what they would say. It's all in or bust. Because it's LeBron James. Because of LeBron James, I think they're saying it's all in or bust. I think that's in the mindset of the 76ers organization. We're all in now, baby. We're all in. Where is this fucking... What's up, Snacks? Yeah, we got the king. And yeah, my nephew is a big LeBron James fan. He is fucking like, I can't believe we got him. I was talking to him. He goes, I can't believe we got him. People are excited to see this team. You're not going to be able to buy a goddamn ticket. And another thing is, you know why the Sixers went and the Sixers are doing this? Because let's be honest, they were seeing how much the ticket prices the New York Knicks were getting in the playoffs. They seen the ticket prices that the New York Knicks were making. And they said, all right, let's go get some guys. Let's get deeper in the playoffs so we can have them ticket prices. Jesus. They were just throwing friggin' money at everything. But it's kind of funny how LeBron James takes less money. That's the cheapest that somebody can give him, and he took it. 2-year deal, $8 million. Great deal. It's a great deal for the Sixers. It's cheap. Now, I'm not saying LeBron James ain't got something on the side like, he might have you might see him on, one of them little car dealer shops or something that, all Sixers fans have, Sixers players have, But yeah, this is going to be interesting. Some people think it's going to be just a show, like a carnival friggin' thing. I think LeBron James is fine. I think LeBron James makes people better. He's going to make Embiid better. He's going to make sure Embiid don't miss as many of his games as he has been. He's going to make friggin' Maxey better. He's going to make friggin' Jaylen Brown better. Edgecombe he's going to make better. He's going to make the bench better. That's what he's going to do. Everybody's going to be better now because they're playing with LeBron James. And now people are going to want to come here. Why? Because they want to play with LeBron. But his was a good one. I didn't think he was coming here. I never thought he was coming here. Couldn't think he's coming here at all. But it was good. It was a shock. I know a lot of people think it's just a big old publicity stunt. Not. LeBron James said it's easier to win in the East. I know a lot of people are not going to like that one, but it really is. It's still the truth. I know other teams are getting better. They're not just there yet. They're not there yet. Now, is this going to work out? I don't know. I don't know if it's going to work out with Embiid, LeBron, Jaylen Brown. You have not heard a comment yet of Embiid talking about Jaylen Brown. I don't even think they even talked to each other yet. But you don't know what it's going to be like. Yes, I heard Embiid Maxey, Edgecombe, they all went and talked to LeBron and all. But who knows? Who knows what it's going to be like? They could have like a pissing contest. You never know. Jalen Hurts and A.J. Brown had a pissing contest. Maybe they'll have a pissing contest. Hopefully not. Hopefully not, because we want to be in the playoffs. We want to go deep. We want to get past the second round in the playoffs because people are tired of it. And there you go. And we will go. I think we'll be really good this year. I'm super excited. But I've been excited since the bench. I've been excited since the bench. We got a lot of good guys for the bench. And I do think we'll get one more guy. I think LeBron James did say I'll take less money here, but I get to pick a guy that I would like to play with. Maybe they'll do that. He does pick guys sometimes. And that's what you're going to do. You're going to see LeBron James. They're going to pick a guy. I'm hoping it ain't his son, but I hope it ain't Bronny, but he's going to pick somebody that he wants to have on his team. LeBron James will get that. He did probably got that in his contract. He gets to pick somebody. So, because he took way less money. Way less money. It is top of the eighth. Yankees are winning 1-0. The Phillies only have 2 fucking hits. This is unreal. I figure I do this. I can only watch the freaking game by computer because of fucking Apple fucking TV. That's bullshit. But I was super excited today. I had to come out here. I got home and then I had a lot of errands to do. But unreal. Unreal. Sixers fans are pumped. Pumped all over the place. You don't hear one bad word about it. And you shouldn't. You really shouldn't. Shouldn't be pissing on this one. Should not be pissing on this one. This one's pretty good. But you got to be excited about the bench. Really got to be excited about the Sixers bench. Like, you got Love, you got friggin' you got Simmons. They're going to be good. You got Wade. I mean, these guys, you got a good bench. You guys we got a great bench. We struggled last year because of why? The bench. I am upset about losing friggin' a couple of people, but you know, it is what it is. They gotta walk. But right now, the Sixers, got a bench. You should be happy about the bench. You know, on top of that, the cherry on top, LeBron James. The cherry on top, you got LeBron. Unreal. Never thought he would get here, though. But it was super exciting today. Just listening to everything on the radio. They were acting. But it's kind of funny. Now everybody's acting like, oh, I called it. He was coming here. No, everybody had him going to Golden State, going to freaking Cleveland, going to Miami. You know what I mean? Did we want him here? Yes. Everybody wanted LeBron James here. It makes him better. What's up, Blaze? Yeah. It depends on how it works, Blaze. And you're right. I know you mean by you're worried. Are they going to collab together, right? Are they going to have a pissing contest? Hopefully there's no fighting and arguing behind the scenes that we see. I get what you mean. But I'm happy. I've been excited about the Blaze. We got a bench. That's what I've been excited about. Simmons and Love. We got a friggin' bench. We actually went and got a bench. D-Wade. We actually got a bench. I said we'll go past the second round in the playoffs. I'm already saying this before the season starts. But that's because of a bench, not because of LeBron James. He's just the cherry on top. I didn't think he'd come here. That's crazy that he came here. And he's for less money. Less money. Nobody's talking about. He's gotten paid the cheapest that they can give you. They said, here's the cheapest that you possibly can give this man. And he took it. I am with you. I think he will, though. I think he will. I mean, the East is getting harder. The Knicks are still the champs. You got to knock them off their throne. But the East is a little lighter than the West. The East is getting stronger, but it's still East is still probably the easiest way to get through a championship. Not by much. Like the Knicks are still the freaking team to beat. I totally that was my whole thing this whole year. I didn't even think we're getting LeBron. I said it when I looked at the bench. I said this is a strong bench. We never had that strong of a bench in a long time. I'll take it. It's not about the money. You see, it's not about the money. Golden State would have gave him $8 million a year. He took $4 million. You know what I mean? He took $4 million. The lowest he could possibly take. Nobody thought he was going to be a Sixer because we didn't really have that kind of money. We're not going to give him like $8 million, $6 million. $8 million, 2 years? Players option? That's a win-win. It's a really good win for the Sixers. But like I said, the only way we could win, that we would get LeBron James, is because our new GM was his friend in high school, but also he was the GM of the Cavaliers. And I think he had a lot to do with it. I'm not saying getting Jaylen Brown didn't help the situation, because it did. You know? But I think he's one of the reasons why. Jaylen Brown's another reason. I just don't know. I know LeBron James is going to bring somebody here. I just don't know who. I hope it ain't Bronny. I hope it ain't his son. But even if it's his son, we got a good bench. We got a good bench. Even if it's his son, fine. I think he's going to want one person. That's probably why he took the, as cheap as he is. Oh, they weren't friends in high school. They just knew each other. Oh, yeah. Here's Lou, my worst nightmare. Yeah, it came true. I heard he's better. Blaze, I don't know if it's true, but I heard he's better than Brawny. See what happens. At the end of the year, I'm going to hate LeBron because he's going to make this a spectacle. I hope you're wrong, Lou. I hope the friggin' Sixers light it up and make it fucking win a chip this year. Blaze got his worries. Lou got his worries. They don't want the spectacle. Yeah, it's going to be fun, though. It's going to be fun to watch. If it's a shit show or if it's going to be, if they're going to take it all the way. You know what I mean? Now, I do think all I say right now is we get past the second seed, the second round in the playoffs. I say we get past the second round in the playoffs. Mike's in the building. What's up, Mike? I think that's what he's going to do, Lo. I think he's going to play a role. I think Embiid's going to play a role. Just play a role. They're not going to play as much because they don't have to. Going to be Embiid's fault. I do think Embiid. I do think LeBron James will push Embiid to play more games. Would he play only 45 games last year? That's off my head. I don't Google shit. I don't have the numbers for that. But so Embiid was going to only play 50 games. With LeBron James here, Embiid is going to push more. And LeBron's going to make everybody better. He really is. He's going to make everybody better because you can't double team people. You can't. There's this one person you just can't guard. You can't double team nobody. You don't have enough guys. Because what are you going to do? Double team LeBron? Then you got Maxey wide open. You got Embiid. You got to bring in Jaylen Brown. It's going to be it is going to be very interesting. Right now, I don't see, you can't say it's a bust. The dude just got here. I mean, you can't say it just yet. You can say how far you should end up. You should end up past the second round. That's how I look at it, Blaze. You should end up past the second round in the playoffs. No, you can't say it's a bust, but if you're one and done and you only make it so far and you don't make it that far, then you can say it's a bust. You're probably, you could be right, Lou. You could be right. Yeah, if he can do that, if he can make that miracle happen, that he can teach them how to take care of their bodies, that'd be awesome. Can LeBron James come and teach me how to take care of my body? Because I can't. I do a bad job of it. If you don't do it, take us to the finals, to the bust. All right. I said that, Lou. I said, what happens if LeBron wanted to trade Embiid for Anthony Davis? People just told me Anthony Davis gets hurt just like Embiid does. What is up, Nick? Your boy is a Sixer. Definitely gonna be a good one this year. Really is. Like I said, it's not all in or bust. If you're one and done, that's a bust. You don't pass the second round, I'll say it's a bust. But to win it all, you can't say it's a bust. I do think there's going to be growing pains because if you watch it, Blaze, in any sport, there is growing pains. If you had T.O. McNabb, if you had friggin' every time you get two athletes together like this, it's a growing pain. Listen, there's one ball and a bunch of guys that want to light it up. You know what I mean? So who's going to like get it all? You know what I mean? Who's getting it the most? See you, Lou. Appreciate you, man. Come hang out. Yeah, now you got it. Nick's boys, LeBron James is here. Nick, thanks for the super chat. Gonna be a good one. You know it's gonna be crazy? Ticket prices are gonna be nuts. They're gonna be the ticket prices and jersey sales are gonna be crazy. You don't have to worry about MB being healthy. That's what I say. Now, it could be me. I say you don't have to say that anymore. You don't have to say if healthy. Our bench is really strong, I believe. And if Embiid is out for the year, we still have enough weapons. You don't have to say if healthy anymore to me. With this team, with our bench, we're stacked. Yep, I agree with you, Blaze. I say you don't have to say it anymore. The heck is going on here? Yeah, I said we ain't got to worry about it no more. Without LeBron and all, you don't have to say that shit no more. I don't think you have to say that anymore, Blaze. You got a good bench. I mean, if anybody, anybody can get hurt. But I don't really. I think you can move forward. I really do. I think you can move forward. I mean, we haven't been this strong in a long time. And I don't think you have to say it anymore. I think you can. I think you could. If Embiid went out right now, I think you still could go far in the playoffs. Yeah, you got Simmons off the bench. He's gonna be good. I like Simmons and I like Wade. I really do. It's going to be this bench is. You got a good bench, man. You got to be happy about this bench. When's the last time you can sit there and say how good of a bench we had? Last year we didn't have a bench. I do, and you're right, Nick. You are right, Blaze. It is up to Nick Nurse how he runs his team and he manages his team. You're definitely right in the lineup and how he puts people together. You're definitely right on that. Yeah, they got a great lineup, Snacks. This is going to be fun to watch. This is a good time to be a Sixer fan. It really is. Well, I mean, I get what you're saying. You're not talking about Embiid. You're talking about Maxey or Brown and all. But I still think we could push. Yeah, we could push through if we lose Maxey for a couple of games or something. We don't have to have Maxey play 40 minutes. He gets a breather. No, we don't need Trae Young. We don't need Trae. I'm happy with this team. And it's just another, like, with LeBron being here, it's just a cherry on top. Oubre hurts. Grimes didn't hurt that much. Losing Oubre and his defense hurt. But I think we'll be fine. I really do. Listen, Oubre got paid. Sixers weren't going to pay him that kind of money. Grimes got paid. The Sixers wasn't going to pay him that kind of money. They didn't pay LeBron James. Let's be honest. They paid LeBron James $4 million. If he comes here just for 1 year, or if he's here for 2, he didn't really get, you know what I mean? I see that one, Blaze. That's what Lou's been saying. Lou said that LeBron James, with his BS, is going to screw this team up. And that's what he's saying. That's what Lou's been saying the whole entire time, Blaze. Well, Walker ain't going nowhere, Nick. Because you just gave him that contract. You're not getting rid of him. That's what I was saying, Blaze. Like, he's gonna make 4 here, but with everything else, he's gonna make some crazy money. Tony's in the building. What's up, Tony? They just loaded the bases. And Schwarber sucks. I can't watch it, Tony. I really can't fucking watch the goddamn game because it's on Apple goddamn TV. He hates Sixers. He does like we're yelling at his coaches, and he demands a lot, Blaze, and you're right. He does. He's kind of like a spoiled little kid. You know what I mean? You went to school with a bunch of spoiled little kids. He acts like a spoiled little kid sometimes, and he has them tantrums. Oh yes, we are, Tony. Yes, we are. Sixers are going to be for real this year, Tony. Yeah, and you're right, Blaze. It might not be this year, but if it's next year, I'll take a next year chip. But getting deep into the playoffs this year, but I got to get past the second round this year. You can't just tell me, you know what I mean? We got to get so far in this year with LeBron James. No, he don't want the circus, Nick. He don't want the bullshit that LeBron James yelling like Blaze is saying, yelling at the coaches, yelling at the goddamn, you know, yelling at everybody, flopping on the ground like he's a tuna fish. They don't want the drama, Nick. That's what Lou's afraid of, the drama. The three-ring circus. He don't want the three-ring circus. He wants them to play basketball. Listen, LeBron James talked to Embiid, Maxey. I think it was Edgecombe. But it's going to be interesting. Yeah, I still think the West is stronger than the East a little bit, Blaze. But the East is getting stronger. You're right on that. I just think the East. If you're looking at the East and you put it on a scale, I think the West is a little bit stronger than the East. It's going to be fun to watch. Really going to be very interesting to watch. I mean, he just didn't want the three-ring circus. Everybody don't want the three-ring circus. Yup. And like the thing is, there's one basketball. Maxie's gonna have to is gonna not have as many shots. So he's not gonna have as many points as he had. Embiid ain't gonna have that many points. Jaylen Brown ain't gonna have that many points. Because you gotta spread the ball around. If they Hawks are gonna be all right. Raptors are gonna be good. I like how many wins in 82 game season are we gonna win? I'm gonna go a little high here, Nick. I think we're gonna win about. We're gonna be in the 70s, 75, maybe 73, in that area. I think we're really gonna be high. That's high. I'm just going high because I'm super pumped about this. I'm pumped about the bench, but that's me. I think it would be like 73, 70 area. I think we're really going to be dominating. I'm telling you, that's why we got to have somebody else in here because Sixers fans are just going to be jumping for joy. We're just super happy. You can put us back in reality. I definitely did. I got him in the 70s. I see 70, please. I say 70. I think we're going to win 70. I think we're really going to be good, though. I think we're really going to be good, yeah. I'm saying we're not going to lose that much, yes. Gonna be good. No, we're gonna be more than 55. We're gonna be more than 55. We're gonna be more. We're gonna be more than 55. I say 70. I'm going high. I said high. I'm saying high because I know Blaze, he's gonna go and he's gonna freak out on it. And I know Mitch is gonna freak out on it. And they're gonna take me all fucking. And they're gonna go, oh my God, somebody said 70. And they'll cry about it. But yeah, I'm going high. Not dreaming. Not dreaming, damn it. I'm only hoping. I'm only hoping. I'm wishing. I took myself to the wishing well, and I'm throwing in my pennies. You notice that when I said 70, every Mitch started popping in. Give or take. Big takes. Yeah, I really think it's gonna be a high one. I think it's gonna be a high number. I think we're gonna be really, really good. I don't think we're gonna come out of the gate and be friggin' only win 5 games and lose 20. I think we're all right out the gate is going to be dominating. I think right out the gate we're going to be dominating. I don't think we're going to really struggle. I think they're going to be working really good. I give them they're going to be really good. I have more confidence in this Sixers team in a long time. So I have more confidence in them. You guys can say whatever you want. I just got confidence in them. You guys might not like it, but I just got confidence in this team. And the bench is really good. Embiid, if he just stays under the basket and not really tries to say, hey, this is my show, and we don't have a button heads out there, we'll be good. It's going to be more than that. What's up, Bruce? Yeah, you said he was going to be here, and I said no. The Phillies, yes, the Phillies stink. They lose tonight, Tony. Unreal. They lost to the Yankees. Yeah, I don't. And I said it was going to be high. I really think that freaking Sixers are going to be really, really good this year. Thank you for the super chat, Nick. Appreciate you. You feel we'll win the championship? Hope you're right, Bruce. Hope you're right. But I think the Sixers are going to really, they're not going to shock people. They're just going to be dominating this year. I'm always wrong, Bruce. Bruce, I'm wrong, but guess what? I will come out and say I admit I'm wrong. You know what a lot of people don't do? Admit when they're wrong. They always just try to clickbait me and cry that, oh my God, you believe what halftime said? I don't care though. It don't hurt my feelings. You gotta be really pumped about this Sixers. You gotta be really pumped about the Sixers. And then you have to look at it. Ticket prices are going to be outrageous. You're not going to be able to get seats. You really are not going to be able to get seats. How many LeBron jerseys just got sold? Like 20,000? Can you look that up right now? Is there any way to look that up? How many LeBron jerseys just got sold as 76ers in 1 year already, this one day? Yeah, but Bruce, I let everybody get what they want to say and how they want to say it, man. I say what I say, and yeah, people don't like it. I know. It hurts their feelings. I really do think, listen, LeBron James is going to be a good thing here. He really is. He's going to put Embiid on the court. I mean, you're going to have more Embiid. LeBron James is not letting Embiid sit home for fucking half a goddamn season. It's not happening. Embiid is not going to shoot any threes. He'll be under the basket. Hopefully, Tony, they play defense this year. Hopefully, Tony, they play defense this year. But Embiid is not going to go shoot threes no more. He's going to be under the basket, cleaning up like he should be. Oh, you're talking about LeBron James? I can't stop him from hitting threes. You don't care what he does, you got LeBron James. It's going to be good. It really is going to be, Tony, it's going to be fun as a Sixers to watch. As a Sixers fan to watch. That's why he flops a lot. LeBron James is not going to let Embiid just sit on his ass and eat Oreo cookies, Nick. It ain't going to happen. It really ain't. LeBron James is going to push these guys to no limits. But he don't have to play. That's the thing. Embiid don't have to play a lot of minutes. Maxey don't have to play a lot of minutes. Nobody has to play a lot of minutes. Maxey don't have to play 40 minutes. I like that one, Tony. You can't hurt their feelings more than the Phillies hurt their feelings. Hey, listen, Tony, like what I say, Tony, about them. What I say about the Phillies. After the All-Star, what I say, they're going to take a dump. A master dump. Oh, I do like Simmons a lot. He does hit the three, yes. That's why I like him. Yeah, I was about to just say that, Nick. But you said it before I did. He's like Cameron Payne. He likes hitting the three. He's got a nice shot. People are going to be shocked. I think a lot of people are going to be shocked how good the Sixers are going to be. I really do. They're going to have more than friggin' 50 damn wins. Well, no more Drummond, no more Kyle Lowry. He's finally off the goddamn Sixers. But Walker, I don't think you're gonna see a lot of playing time from him anyway. Yeah, he stinks too. But that's the thing. We got a bench, man. Our bench is deep too. He'll get a tattoo of the Sixers. Now, see, Nick, I want him to come here just so you'll get a tattoo. Unreal. Did the Yankees win today, Tony? Another great performance. They're not going to give him up. Yeah, the East is not as strong as the West, I said, but they'll be fine. Sixers are going to be really good. People are already saying, "Oh, the Sixers are going to be 5-15." No, they're going to go on a run. Everybody's going to be like, "Oh, what the hell? Look at this." Yeah, Bruce, they're scared. Yeah, we can compete with the Knicks. We can compete with the Knicks. We can compete with anybody right now. And it's good to have, like, but it's the bench. To me, it's more the bench than LeBron James. We struggled so much. We struggled so much without having a bench. Yeah, they did own us. Now, yeah, they're not owning us this year. We're going to hand them their ass. Bruce, he's pushing through. We take it day by day, Bruce. Thank you so much. Oh. See, that one's a tough one, Nick. That's a tough. I want to say it's Simmons, but that's a tough one. We got some good guys. It could be Love. It could be Simmons. It could be D Wade. I mean, there's a lot. You know what I mean? Well, I say Simmons because of the three, but you know, they all can shoot. Tony, I say it's because it's easier in the East than the West to win a chip. But if I say that, that bothers people because they think the East is just as strong as the West. What's up, Greg? What's good? I think that, listen, it's the bench is really going to be really good for us because nobody has to play a lot of minutes. Maxey don't have to play. What was he playing? 38 minutes a night? He don't have to play that much. You don't have to put it all on Maxey. You don't have to put it all on these guys. You can give them a break. I will, Bruce. Thank you so much, buddy. Oh, you think because well, he's gonna have a point there. They didn't. If LeBron James said, "Hey, you guys didn't want to get nobody for me. Sixers have the best option. I'm going there." He has a good point there. But like, how come he wouldn't go to Golden State? Like, everybody said that was his best option to win a chip. That's the question. That's the riddle, you know? They could have gave him more money. And if everybody thinks he was going to win a chip and the West ain't that strong, that's where they would go to. Anyway, yeah, I didn't hear that one, but you might be right. Gotta be with some truth what he's saying. I haven't watched ESPN in so long. I don't know. I don't think he really considered Miami. I thought it was like always between the Cavs and Golden State. I didn't even think he was thinking about the Sixers. Gonna be interesting. Teams and yeah, I didn't hear that one. Like, I haven't been listening to his sports at all. I'm always in a goddamn hole. I always thought it was going to be like Golden State or the Cavaliers. I never even thought it was going to be fucking, you know? I never even thought he had a chance to be a freaking Sixer. Yeah, play as a team. MB don't have to shoot the three. Please, no more of that stupid shit. And I think LeBron James will get these guys in order. They're not trading him. They said no way. All right. That sucked. But it's gonna be fun. It's really I'm excited. I really am excited. I think they're gonna be freaking really winning a lot this year, and people are gonna be like, wow, look what the Sixers are doing. Yeah. I didn't like I thought it was all I always thought they like circled around Golden State. So that's where he was going supposed to be ending up. Because of the money was supposed to be more money than anybody else can give him. And he wanted to play with them guys. But here he is with the Sixers, less money than he can play with anybody, and he's playing with Maxey. Maxey was lit up today. Hopefully we win that title. Hopefully he's right, please. Hopefully he holds himself to that standard and they win it all. Oh no, Nick, you're right. If we didn't get rid of PG and didn't get Jalen Brown, yeah, you weren't landing LeBron James. That's true. Yeah, if you didn't get Jalen Brown and you didn't get rid of PG's contract, we'd all be saying you can't get rid of PG's contract. You got to get rid of MB's contract. Blaze is gonna keep on saying, "Don't fuck this team up, LeBron." I don't think he's gonna fuck it up though, Blaze. I really think he's gonna push Embiid to a higher standard. I think he's gonna push everybody to that highest standard. But my thing is, did Embiid talk to Jaylen Brown yet? Because they had didn't they have like some words about? Didn't Jaylen Brown talk about Embiid flopping it all the time in the playoffs? Did Jaylen Brown and Embiid talk? I don't know that one. I haven't seen nothing on it, but unreal. LeBron James and Brown are crybabies. Get your tissues ready. No, we're gonna be fine, Tony. We're gonna be all good here. And Nick Nurse has to have these guys friggin' mindset together. I do agree with that one. What's up, little G? Still Maxie's team? Tell them to stop crying. But, like I said, friggin', I think LeBron James is going to hold these guys to a different standard. I think you're going to have Embiid really come out, start working out more because he's going to be with LeBron, and that he's going to hold them to a different standard. Like I said, Embiid had 43. I think friggin' he missed like 43 games or some shit. I think he's not going to miss as many. He will miss games. He's fragile. He's made of glass. But I think LeBron's going to really get these teams going. Blaze, I am with you. I kind of want the NBA to start quick. But yes, we got football to go through first. But damn, do I want the NBA right now. Tony, I told you about the Phillies, buddy. I told you. After the All-Star break that the Phillies were going to decline. They're going to go on a shit show. Know what I mean? It ain't just friggin'. It's how it is. The Phillies lose to the Yankees 1-0 today. 1-0. They're on a 3-game losing streak now. They can't lose the series. This is incredible. But I'm super excited for the Sixers. I'm super excited. And they're following, they're good Wayne. We got rid of a GM we get a GM in here that is like, oh, look at this. We got to fucking fix shit. I got to go get a bench. And that's what he did. And then he went, oh, let me make a trade and get rid of this one contract. Somehow he got to get rid of a contract from a guy I think he's 34, 35 or 34 as PG is. And then you get a younger guy in Jaylen Brown he's at 9 or 28. That was incredible. Everybody didn't think we can get rid of them contracts. You think it's gonna? You hoping? You think there's gonna be a blowout? You think they're gonna be fighting? I hope that don't happen, please. I'm really excited about this year because I don't want to see and I get it. Because you see it with the Eagles. You see it with the Eagles when they go get a number 1 wide receiver and a quarterback and they start butting heads. Are they going to butt heads? Is Embiid going to butt heads with LeBron? I get what you mean. Jaylen Brown. How's Jaylen Brown going to handle with Embiid? I hope it ain't like that. That's the thing, that's what I was saying, you got all this power in your lineup, but you have one basketball. People are going to get upset. Yo, I didn't get enough points. I didn't get enough points because my stats are going down. You know what I mean? People look at stats a lot. And they should because in their contract, I get it. Their contract states, hey, I get another $100,000 and you done fucked me out of my $100,000. You might be right, Blaze. You might be right. And like you just said about Jaylen Brown, what happens if you don't get the ball enough? Means his stats didn't go up, so he's out $100,000 because he didn't get enough points. I think he'd be all right with it. I don't know though. But you got a point. You do have a point there because that's what I was saying. I was saying you only have one ball. Embiid's gonna want fucking try to get 30 a night. Maxi's gonna try to get fucking 30 a night. Everybody can't get goddamn 30 points a night. Unless you blow everybody the fuck away and blow everybody out the water, nobody's getting that. Unless you dominate and everybody gets that. But I mean, that's my thing. Like, the ball gets spread around so much. So if everybody gets 20 a night, they should all be happy, I guess. And then what you got off the bench? Your bench is going to be really important this year. Yeah, I think your bench is going to have to be really important this year. Because you don't need Maxey to do too much. You don't need LeBron James to do too much. You don't need Embiid to do too much. Stay healthy until the playoffs and then fucking light it up. Then you guys can bowl out. You know what I mean? That's how I look at it. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I think we're going. I'm really excited about this year, and I think we're going to be good. I'm super pumped. All right, everybody, I'm getting off. It was good. It was fun. Phillies lose, and Sixers fans got to be fucking pumped. We got LeBron. We're going to go deep in. I believe we'll go deep in the playoffs, and we're going to be good. All right, everybody. Appreciate you. Thank you guys so much for hanging in there with me. Thank you, guys. Love you guys, and you guys, I will catch you tomorrow. Peace. I am out. Catch you on the rebound.